Okay, I'm going to be answering questions. I put my face mask on. It's so hard to like put the face mask over here because like it was going in my eyes. So let me pick the first question. Okay, the first question. What is the biggest lie you still keep telling? The biggest lie, I feel like I keep telling, but it's like telling to myself is like I'll make it kind of like a way to comfort myself, because Tululu is a Tululu. I keep telling myself I'll be okay and I'll get at least a 3.8. Like I was saying, like the biggest lie I keep telling myself is I'll do it in 5 minutes, or I'll get a 3.8 GPA, everything's gonna be okay, because that's the only way I can feel at least calmer. I definitely need to improve a lot, but for now, Delulu is just a Lulu. Let me see. There's actually like someone put like an entire document, and that's really cool, but I don't know which one I should do. Okay, what's a local legend or myth from your area that's fascinating? Okay, wait. What's a local legend or myth from your area that fascinates you? Okay, something that fascinates me, like the country I was born in, there's like a myth of this lake formation. So let me pull up the legend. It's kind of like a love story. So Lake Safel, I cannot pronounce it properly, but it's Lake Safel. The legend, it's like an Egyptian prince, Saf, falls in love with like a fairy princess, and he dreams of her, and like the story's long, but in short it's like the prince falls in love with this fairy princess, and there's also like a jannat, and then I think in a different version there's like a monster with like, or demon general in like one eye, and by the end of the story the fairy and the princess get together, and there's like a lake formed because they destroyed the monster, or like they trapped the monster. Hold on, let me explain it properly. Trying to find like a full small version of the story. From what I heard, it's like either the lake formed before, or like the lake formed after they trapped and got away, etc, etc. Later, but this legend, it was like a love story from what I heard, and I just thought it was like kind of like a hopeless romantic. I'm not a hopeless romantic, I promise you, but it just touched me because the prince, he dreamt of her, and I think on a full moon, I believe there was some kind of detail that it was like he fasted for her, etc. I'm probably mixing it up, but he saw her, he fell in love. Kind of like, he didn't fall in love at the first sight maybe, but he was very curious, so he like tried to stay and get her, woo her, whatever. Okay, the next question is, what's a local legend or myth? Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the other. No, I saw it somewhere. Wait. Oh, okay, here. What's a personal rule you never break or rarely break, and why is it important to you? A personal rule. I don't think I have any personal rule, Let me think. Maybe I do. Okay, it's not a personal rule yet, but I've been trying to, like, I feel like we all heard this somewhere, that you're not supposed to use your phone right when you wake up, and that's because it's bad because of some kind of brainwave, or some kind of, like, when you wake up, you need to do something productive. Like, you need to do something productive to get like a momentum of productivity throughout the day. And I noticed that, like, whenever I'm in the phone, I end up like doom scrolling nowadays more. Like, I thought I had a control. Like, usually last year, I I doom scroll for like 15 minutes or so, or maybe an hour. But now it got so worse. So I'm trying to like for 1 hour at least, I will not use my phone when I wake up. Instead, I will like drink water, do yoga stretch, just sit in silence, but not use my phone. And it ends up being okay, like an okay day compared to when I use my phone. Because when I use my phone in the morning, I feel very tired and then I sleep, and then I'm like, should I eat my breakfast or should I just like lay down? Should I like clean my room because I have so much to do, etc., etc. So that's like one rule I'm trying not to break, and it's important because I really don't want to be the person I am from last year. It's hard to talk right now, but I just really, really wish I don't turn out to be the same person from last year, because that person was so down, like drowning type person, and I don't know if I drained people's energy. I hope I didn't, not on purpose, but I just felt so stuck. And whenever I talk, it feels like I'm complaining, but I'm honestly, I had so much pain, not from like personal life, but like more like just stress. I didn't know how to manage my stress properly, and I didn't know who to talk. Mask, I don't know if this mask makes me look weird, but I didn't know how to manage my stress properly. So whenever I try to vent to someone, it feels like the person was either just like listening because they were there, or just super annoyed that I was even talking, or like, why am I talking for the 5th time or whatever. And honestly, I probably should meet better friends. And second, I don't want to be the person who like complains. I want to be the person who's able to manage her own stress through journaling, through talking. I notice I like talking on camera, not on like whatever I'm like trying to record for a YouTube video. I just stutter so much, but when I'm recording myself talking, I feel so much lighter, and it feels so good, because when you're journaling, it's just you're writing, and then you're trying to be like very precise, like, oh, this happened, and it's like it doesn't have the same feeling when I'm talking to myself. Like, throughout my entire life, I never met I met people, but the people who were, how do I say this, like the people who I was stuck with through most of my life, it felt like I was just there and not like they're there. Does that make sense? Like, I was invited just because I was there, not because they wanted me to. And I'm pretty sure that's like a universal experience. And I feel like I never had another type of experience compared to just this experience most of my life. So I definitely don't want to be that type of person. Okay, this one's a good question. What bad habit have you kicked? I can name 3 bad habits. First, I've been trying to not use my phone first thing in the morning. Second, I am being much more kinder to myself, meaning if I procrastinate or I'm having like some sort of panic attack or I feel like I'm not good enough, I write down all the negative thoughts I have and take a 5-minute break, like from thinking, from doing tasks, from doing anything, and just like observe the thoughts and be like, okay, what's the worst thing that could happen if this actually happens? Like, is this actually true? And it really helps. It feels more comforting, I guess. Like, it doesn't solve the solution because I have to do something, obviously, but it definitely feels more comforting. Am I saying that right? Comforting? Okay, I don't know how to end this YouTube video, so I'm just gonna say bye. Goodbye. I don't know if I'm mask. I'm gonna wait a little while, but goodbye for now. Looks so weird. At least the lighting's good.